Welcome back to Money Talk and Bullshit Walk. Thank you to my family who has subscribed, commented. Today this show is going we're going to be talking about what? Welcome back YouTube family to Money Talk and Bullshit Walk. This is a show where we talk about money, how to make it, save it and invest it. Today I have some good news for you guys. We're going to be talking about how to save right now in these times. So the first thing I want to talk about is your credit card. Most people have a credit card. I don't know what your limit is. It doesn't matter. But one of the things I have been doing this week, I had called up my credit card company and asked them to reduce the interest and ask them if there's any programs available at this time during this pandemic that would allow them to lower the interest rate or increase the value of your card if needed. So I called them up, I got on the phone with them. I had to wait about 7 to 10 minutes. Once they came online, I went straight at it and explained to them that these are trying times and I'm interested in lowering my interest rate. So they look in the system, look to see what program they have available, and I was able to lower my interest rate by 2%. So I was very excited about that. So I decided to go ahead and call my other credit card company, and they look in their system likewise, and there wasn't no way that they could lower my credit card interest. But they gave me a $75 discount or rebate per se. So I was excited about that also. And with the first company that I called, I actually asked them to increase my card because these are times of emergency and I wanted to have more credit available for an emergency, like I said. So that's one of the ways you could call your company and have them or ask them to reduce or to increase. I'm not saying go ahead and use it. I did not increase it so I could use it. I decreased it so I could pay it off faster and get it out the way. So I went on and I decided this is working. Let me go and call up another company. So I call up AAA and they do your registration. And most people know AAA and insurance. So I call them up and they actually have a program that they are giving you back a percentage of your money that you paid annually every year. They are giving you back a percentage. I guess that people are driving less. There's no work for some people, so you're using your car less, and it's safer. It's a safer time. There's less liability or less possibility for you to get into an accident. So they're actually refunding you some of your payment. I also talked to them, and they were able to give me a rebate by discounting next month payment. So that worked out great. So I'm encouraging you guys to call up your local AAA and ask them what program they're having that will lower your bills. And so I went ahead and I said, okay, let me continue going. So I call up my phone company. I call up my cellular provider. I call up my cell phone provider, which is Sprint, and I ask them to lower my bill. Is there's anything on my contract that I don't need? Come to find, I had a lot of stuff that I really don't need that I wasn't aware of. Somehow, I can't say per se that they just added it, but I guess when you're speaking to them, they somewhat slide it in there in order to give you a lower rate probably at the time you're calling. That's how it normally is. But I called them up and I said, listen, is there anything that you could take off? I don't care much about the security of my phone if it got stolen or break. I don't care much about that. I've never lost a phone. My phone has never dropped and broken. I normally buy a real good case to protect it, and it doesn't slip out of my hand. And I'm in the line of construction, so I've always had my phone and passed them down to my kids. Or most of the phone that I've ever had, I gave away to friends or family, or I actually have them. So that's one thing they could have taken off my bill, the security. There's some other stuff for you to get stronger internet if you're in your car and if you're in wherever you go. I don't care about that stuff. I just need to call and text, and I have a calculator pretty much. So I asked them to take that off, which lowered my bill by $85. Could you believe it? So I've lowered my credit card, I've lowered my auto insurance, and I've lowered my cellular phone bill, which is awesome. Those are some of the things that I'm encouraging you to do. I don't know what type of service you guys have. I'm just suggesting that you call them up, negotiate with them, haggle a little bit, of course, and get your bills cut down.
Hi, my name is Mishka Mendoza. As you guys just recently heard, my dad spoke about 3 different providers which he called throughout the week to reduce his rates. The first one was his credit card provider. They reduced the rate by 2%. The second one was the AAA, which they couldn't reduce the rate, but they gave him a deduction, which is cool because any money is saving, right? Even if it's just pennies. And the last one was Sprint. You got this time is a great time to look at your cell phone providers and figure out what you don't need on your bill. Simple as that. And to take it off and to see the amount of money that you can save per month. This is the perfect time to do it during this pandemic, because any money that you guys can get back is worth it, because as we all know right now, a lot of people aren't working. We aren't getting the same amount of pay that we usually get. So this is the perfect time for that. And I do believe that there are many more providers that you guys could call, but these were just 3 basic examples. And I would advise anyone to call all the providers that they have. So remember, this is a channel where we talk about money, how to make it, save it, and invest it. And always remember, money talks and bullshit walks. Thank you.